mosquitoes, but I don't think they are because they don't make any sound. Okay, I might switch into soft spoken in a little bit because for some reason my voice or my throat is getting really worn out right now from whispering. So if I go to soft spoken, then you'll know why. But anyways, I wanted to touch on kind of what I had mentioned briefly earlier about kind of what I've been dealing with lately. I've been sort of depressed, I guess. I would say since April. Since April, I've been feeling this way. And I'm not really sure why. I mean, there's a hypothesis, I guess. So, I'm 25 years old, and I had just gotten off birth control maybe a year ago, and I had been on birth control for about 10 years. So and 10 years ago, I think I had my period like for 4 years or 3 years. And when I got on the pill, I really stabilized. I had no mood swings. My period was very light, barely painful at all. It came around the same time every month. And a long time later, I had gotten with this boyfriend, and then 2 years after that, I had got saved, and we had broken up because of that, basically. And like several months later, I decided that maybe I should try getting off birth control, since that's not really what I'm using it for. And apparently it's bad for your body, so I started transitioning off of it. And for about a year, everything was going smooth. And then now I'm starting to get irregular, but hopefully it doesn't drift too far back to what it used to be. But we shall see. But basically, all my mood swings, I feel like, are coming back, so maybe that's why the depression's hitting so hard. I'm not really sure, but I don't know how vulnerable I can really be on here, but I'm gonna share anyway, because maybe someone out there can relate. Oh, I hope you don't mind, but the AC unit turned on for some reason. But essentially, I'm 25 now, right? And 14 years ago, for some odd reason, I was bad at, I don't know, I'm regulating my emotions or handling big emotions, but I started self-harming so that was at the age of 10 or 11, and I had done that kind of on and off for a really long time until I was about 22. And I had actually been clean for 3 to 4 years. And then 2 or 3 months ago, I don't know what happened, but I had gotten so depressed, and I don't even really know why. I don't know if I was like mad at myself or what, but I felt so terrible, and I don't know. And prior to this, I guess I had experienced kind of like just some kind of thought of inflicting harm on myself, but recently it was like really bad, and I did end up giving in, and I did harm myself for the first time in a very long time. And I felt like better temporarily, but I really did feel guilty about doing that. And it's hard being a child of God because there's an enemy that's very real out there that tries to tempt us and tries to get us to go back to our old ways before we knew Christ, because it's easy, because it's familiar. But we are children of God, and we are beautiful, and we're created for a purpose. And it's so easy to forget that. I hope you know you are so loved, and you are uniquely created, and that God created you so special and so unique for a purpose, and that He knew you before your mother thought of you. He knitted you together in your mother's womb. He knows your inner workings. He knows your thoughts before you think them. He knows how many hairs you have on your head. Even if no one else in this world loves you, not even yourself, the Lord, the creator of this earth, loves you. And I'm reminding myself of that every day, because it's so hard, so easy to let the bad and the darkness of this world get to you, because this world is so dark. This world is full of hurt. But I and every other believer are called to be the salt and the light of the earth. And what He has called me to do. Sorry. The first thing that the Lord did was create. The very first verses of the Bible said, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That first adjective is created. He created. God is creative, and God is in all of His creation. You are creative. I know a lot of people say they're not gifted with creation, but you are. You are creative. Whether that be in projects, ideas, literal paintings, drawings, architecture. It doesn't matter, you're creative. You're creative in your own way. Maybe you haven't discovered it yet, but that's the beauty of life. Is that you can discover it at any time. I just want to share that our Creator, our God, is so faithful that no matter how many times we return to our own weaknesses, to our own ways, He's always there for us to turn around and for us to start talking to Him again. He's always there. The Lord loves us so much. Jesus gave up His life for us, so we don't have to die. We can live. We can live in freedom. And we can live in love. And it sounds so simple, but it's so hard. Just feeling so grateful right now. I've had a friend that has recently been arrested, and because it was for something that had gone down a year ago, but he had gotten saved in that time, and he's just spreading so much light. But it's so hard to have a friend in prison and another friend who's not yet a believer, who's moving away to get away from a bad situation. There are just so many things that I'm hoping God for. I'm just excited to see what's next. I've been so busy that my my prayer life, my Bible reading has just taken a hit. But the desire to be a godly woman and to pray continually and be holy is just so great. I'm pulled back every time. And I feel so grateful that God has just pulled me so close, and that He is my protector, and He's given me special favor in this life. Oh, it just got dark. Luckily, the street lights are still on. But I pray that God would reveal Himself to you, because you are so precious. I hope you know that. You are His perfect creation. God makes no mistakes. You are loved by the Creator of this universe, the one who made Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Earth. They're all so perfect. He has placed things so perfectly that we're not too close or too far from the sun. He is good, and I wish for you to be walking in His path, because He has good things for you. I hope every single one of you has been feeling loved and hopeful during this time. I know I haven't seen you for a long time, and I hope to do more role plays and more content creation for you. But I've just been so down, and I know I will be better because I've come out and I have confessed to close friends